and welcome to the Cocklebur Morning Show. I'm Cassadee Davis, here with my charming co-host, Sergio Furleone.
It's a pleasure, my dear.
How are you doing this morning?
I am doing great. How are you?
Not too bad. So how's your week been?
Oh, well, it's actually been a bit of a stressful week.
Oh, really? What's going on?
Well, ever since the last taping of Split Hoof Tonight, apparently there was some big brouhaha over that taping.
You don't even have to tell me. I was there. I was there.
Well,
it was completely awful. It was chaos.
Well, ever since that taping, there's been a steady stream of KLUK employees marching right to my office.
Well, you are the creative director, and Mr. Olson ordered everybody to come see you for their festival assignments, so that's probably why.
I understand. But first through the door was Ronnie P. Silage,
Ronnie.
talking about some type of labor dispute or something like that.
Oh, Lord.
And then after that, Prairie Ann comes in, talking about how she's not going to work with the superstar, and I assume that's you.
Oh, I don't know.
And that pretty boy, Earl Silo.
Oh, really?
I mean, really, Earl Silo.
Woman, she is completely ridiculous. First of all, she's full of herself. Second of all, she walks around like she owns KLUK. Can't work with me, really.
Oh, I understand. She's a little high maintenance, but I no sooner got her calmed down.
Understatement.
And then Earl comes walking in, and he wants all the premier assignments.
Did you give them to him?
Of course not, because they're all premium assignments. There's not a bad one in the bunch.
I suppose you're right. You're right.
I just can't believe that you got Earl to step out of Sweet Swine County.
Well, you know what? I can't take all the credit. Truly, he just needed a little nudge.
Yeah, well, it seems like there were times that guy needed dynamite to get him out of the county.
And wasn't he fabulous?
Yes, he was.
Great job.
He did do a great job, but I'm afraid you may have created a monster.
What do you mean?
Well, the guy's never in town anymore, and now Cousin John has threatened to cut his expense account.
Oh, my Earl.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll settle down. It's like a kid with a new toy. Once the newness wears off, he'll be back to his old self again. So what have you been up to?
Well, I was going to wait until our appointment tomorrow, but since you're here right now, how about we talk about those festival assignments of mine?
Well, gee, I'd love to, but I do believe it's time for our first guest.
Oh.
Would you like to do the honors?
You're right, of course I would. So, folks, please join me in welcoming from the town of High Horse in the county of Sweet Swine, Miss Clarice Plow. Okay.
Welcome, Clarice.
Well, I think what Sergio is trying to say, Clarice, is you're the only person we had on the guest list tonight. So
precisely. I thought we sent Earl out to do the report on the Eggplant Festival over in Newport.
Yeah. I know. But when Clarice heard that Miss Cassadee was on the show tonight, well, she insisted that I come along as her guest.
Well, I'm so glad you did, Earl.
I'll bet you are, sister.
Excuse me?
I saw the show. And without a doubt, it was the worst display of flirting I have ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, who was Earl flirting with?
Not him. You creative director? Her.
Me?
Her?
I tried to tell you.
Quiet, Earl. You should be ashamed of yourself, Missy.
Oh, Miss Plow, I'm not sure what you thought you saw or heard, but the relationship between Earl and I is purely professional.
Professional.
Listen, let's just set the record straight. Unlike some people I know, I don't date my coworkers.
See? I tried to tell.
Ladies, please. This is all very interesting about who's dating who, but really I think we should move on to Clarice's assignment.
I'd love to.
Well,
I've spent the last 2 months coming up with great stories about the festivals outside of Sweet Swine County.
wonderful.
Oh, I'm getting a cue from our stage director, Lewis. Apparently there's a message via satellite for us to watch.
Lewis? Satellite? We have a satellite?
I guess so, and we're supposed to watch it. So let's do that.
Hi, I'm Prairie Ann here, telling you to giddy up on over to a festival that will have you kicking up your heels as KLUK's official, and I mean official, feature reporter I'm here to tell it to you straight, folks. Giddy up!
Heydays in Janesville offers a weekend of fun for the whole family. Last year's attractions included the Miss Janesville Queen Pageant, food stands, a carnival, music and dancing, bingo tournament, men's slow pitch softball tournament, 5K walk run or 8K, junior beanbag doubles tournament, turtle races, parade, and Kiss the Bulldog contest. What awaits this year? Don't miss out. Head to Janesville and enjoy Heydays. You'll be glad you did.
Wow. Satellites. Isn't technology wonderful?
Oh, hush, Earl. She's trying to steal my job.
She is?
No, she isn't. I asked her to come in to do some cover on some assignments, that's all.
I hate to interrupt, guys, but it seems that Lewis is signaling us again, and there's another satellite message. So let us check that out.
You know, citizens, it's not easy being Bonnie P. I think I'll put in some R&R and head on over to the next county and check out the fascinating point of interest Melvin just told me about. Manson's annual celebration was held the last weekend in June. Saturday's festivities will feature the 4th annual Rib Fest sponsored by Manson's Chamber of Commerce. Anyone interested in being part of the Rib Fest competition will have the opportunity to set up on Main Street Saturday, June 29th to fire up their smokers, season their baby back ribs, and start the competition. Entry fee is $40 per team. Ribs will be judged by presentation, appearance, taste, and texture. Saturday's activities will kick off with a parade down Main Street, followed by a day filled with activities for all ages.
For heaven's sake, Bonnie P. Silage? You'll give a microphone to anyone. I have half a mind to report this to the union.
You have half a mind, all right.
Ladies, please. I hate to see such lovely ladies quarreling.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, hush, Earl.
Everybody, please, just everybody calm down. It's time for a special report.
Hello friends, I have just a quick second to fill you in on a few exciting events happening here in our story country. But don't breathe a word to Clarice or Prairie Ann or they'll try to scoop me. Here's what I've learned so far.
Yeehaw! Saddle up for a wild ride. Lake City, Iowa invites you to experience the unforgettable during their famous Western Days weekend. Western Days promises 3 days full of fun for the whole family, including an action-packed 2-night rodeo, complete with fabulous acts and fireworks after the Saturday show. You'll also want to check out the carnival, street dance, vendors in the park, Stewart Memorial Community Hospital fun run, entertainment in the bandstand, big parade, ice cream social, car show, mud volleyball, tractor pull, and more. Join us from June 28th through the 30th in Lake City, Iowa for Western Days.
Dear fan, yes, it's true. I am finally visiting some towns outside Sweet Swine County. And no, I don't need a beautiful assistant at this time. Sincerely, Earl Silo. Hey Lois, turn up the TV. My segment is on. 150 years and still growing. Humboldt, Iowa is planning a party this July 4th through the 7th. Participate in the Firecracker 5K run at 9 a.m. on July 4th. Then stick around for the harness racing at the fairgrounds, followed by a parade and fireworks at 10 p.m. There will be a farmer's market, school tours, fire department barrel fights, as well as food, entertainment, and barnyard Olympics at the fairgrounds. Yes, sirree, Humboldt knows how to celebrate, and they invite you to join in the fun. Their sesquicentennial, July 4th through the 7th.
What a great report, wouldn't you say, Cassadee?
Oh, you know what? They've all been great.
Yep.
But,
Yep.
you know, I'm kind of starting to worry about my job security here.
I would agree. How many special reporters do you have for Cluck anyway?
Yeah, what she said.
Look, as creative director of KLUK, I can assure you that there are plenty of assignments to keep all the reporters busy.
See, Earl, you'll be stepping out for years to come. No need to worry. He's on the job.
Listen, sister, just worry about your own assignments. If Earl's going to be stepping out with anybody, it's going to be me.
Wait a minute. What's that supposed to mean?
We'll talk about it later.
I'm afraid you two are definitely going to have to talk about this later because I believe the time's up for our show.
Well, folks, I would love for you to join me in thanking our guests today, Earl and Clarice, and of course all of you wonderful audience members for tuning into the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories from Sweet Swine County and beyond. Bye-bye for now.